has to. I mean, every culture has astrology, you know, and whether they call it a bear, an eagle, there's a way to interpret it for your personality. And what I found is it's all math. And the more I think about how it's all math, it makes me think of that movie, The Matrix, when they would bring all the digits down and we're all just numbers. And I remember reading an astrology book where the guy said, if you think the stars are above your head, you don't get it. I never really understood what he meant, but then I noticed on the high altitude balloons, you know, and I think I heard Eric Dollard say you can't see the stars at a certain altitude. So maybe they are a projection. Maybe there's something to it, I feel.
But what about like, can you back any official historical fact with the astrology? What actually, but if we have a correct, you know, position of a sun and a moon in certain sign, like, and it was written in official legend, right? Could it be backed with astrology if it's faked in 19th century? So could they like place this occasion and edit some of these astrological facts that could be, you know, right now perceived as official true information?
Yeah, it could be fake. That's what you're asking?
Yeah, because you use it, like you just said, that you could be
Yeah.
using it to, you know, establish this connection. But it's not. It could be also used by those in 19th century that could be changed, changing the previous system of, you know, so-called astrology, but in a different measurement.
Well, here's what I would trust is the eclipses. The eclipses are on a very specific cycle. And that would probably be the most surefire way, because that would probably be the most documented thing. Oh, the sun's black, the moon's black. So wherever you could find a historical record, writings, whatever, where they're talking about the eclipses, and go from there is what I'm saying. Yeah, I think it works in the flat Earth. I think it works better in the flat Earth. But the book that I follow, The Secret Language of Destinies, is it's an 18-year cycle, and so every 9 years they're in opposite positions, and I mean it's consistently 18 years for. Okay, so for example, if you're
No,
born,
you're saying nine? Did you say nine?
well, nine would be the opposite.
Yeah.
So it would be okay. So with the Secret Language of Destiny, what it says is where the moon's now, you know about the south node and the north node of the moon. One is its highest point, that the pattern that the moon, and one is its lowest point. They call
Yeah.
it the dragon's head and the dragon's tail in the book that I read.
Mm-hmm.
So in 18 years, it's going to be in those same constellations, no matter what. So the kids being born today, I'm gonna look in the book real quick here. 2019. Okay, so we're on the karmic path of seduction, which means the south node is in Capricorn 3, the third decant of Capricorn. 18 years from now, it's going to be there again. And 18 years from then, it'll be there again. And which means the north node will be in Cancer 3, its exact opposite. And every 9 years, it'll be reversed, if that makes any sense. It could be
Yeah.
done. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of believe in nine, because nine is the number of days in the week of the previous calendar. So it's like we had 9 days in the week.
I got into the Kabbalah like 16 years ago, really hardcore, and paid this Kabbalah society some money, whatever. They're giving me advice. Everything was nine. Everything, their cycle was nine. You know, this is
So
the best day. This is, you know, it's starting, it's the middle, it's the end. And I didn't really follow it. I probably should have. I'd probably be rich by now, but it was nine. They went with the 9 day week, which makes more sense than the seven. The seven don't make no sense at all. It's a weird number for your week, and it
yeah,
doesn't line up with the moon. It doesn't. It just don't work. You know.
and there we have the 3 day and the 9 day ceremony in the funeral, and also the 40 day in Russian Orthodox beliefs, we have it like after the burial. Oh, after the death, you have 3 days before the burial. After the burial, after the death, you have 9 days when the people meet again and remember the person with little meal and stuff like this and little talk. And then again, you meet at 40 days. So it's like 9 days was supposed to be like soul live in the body or something like this. So and 40 like spirit live in the body. So, and then we had no burial before that because we didn't have any burials. We had only burial hills, like it was only the ash of the person. So it's like not exactly the body. It was like, you know, burned before it became a burial hill.
So I feel like we're going to get off topic and cover a lot of ground, but you brought up the soul, and just like I had an interesting thought about it. If there's a soul, which why not? There could be, sure, why not? It's got to be made of something, right? It has to have a physical property. So I don't know what it is, but I just wanted to throw that at you.
Yeah,
It has to be something. It can't just be a nothing. Your soul can't be no weight,
it's a
no
body.
energy.
It's a body, man. Because we had like a Russian. So nesting dolls, they represent the number of actual bodies that we have. So it's like 9 bodies.
That's really
Okay,
interesting.
and each body is affected by certain frequency. So certain frequencies also could be observable in certain space, right? So right now we have a space of Yavi. It's like when we go to sleep, we go to space of Navi. So it's like different space, different volume of worlds. So it's like universe of multi-cell, and so we have different bodies to you know, interact in different worlds. And this physical body is actually, the body is connected to the source of energy, and only
Okay, I
this
want
body is providing the rest of the bodies this whole throughout
the
connection.
foundation, maybe. We're a foundation or a root system almost.
Yavi, it means real. So it's like the thing that you can't touch actually. So
Tangible.
it's like when you go to lucid dreaming, you don't even understand what's going on because you're in a Navi world. But the only thing that you can do to understand that you are not asleep is try to touch yourself. And if you can do it, then you are not sleeping. But you can't.
That's interesting. I just had a really lucid moment in a dream the other night where my hands were gears, like machine gears with writing on it, and I thought it was a dream. And I said, "Well, if this is a dream, I won't be able to read it." And I focused really close on my gear hands, and I could read these things. And I said, "Oh, it's real." And then I woke up. But I want to say something about sleeping. I kind of feel like, well, fear is very bad. Fear is bad. Get rid of it. But I kind of feel like this world, you create your dream world from this world. And when you're dreaming, you are creating this world, if that makes any sense.
Well,
You
we
know, like
have.
I could talk to you, so now I could go to sleep and I could dream about you. So I kind of created my dream world from this world and vice versa. I could be asleep and I could think, oh, my brakes don't work in my car. And then I come into this world and I'm aware I better make sure my brakes. So, like, the two are kind of creating each other in a sense, is
Yeah.
how I've been thinking about it lately.
So it's
And
like you have a certain body that is connected only to your dreams. It's called the Sveti body or the light body. So it's like the body that can actually, you know, create some even, you know, some realistic universes and attract their followers to this universe. So it's like when you become a god to a certain number of people and you attract them with some certain symbolism, and they actually use it. And if they meet you after the death in this close to your location in your Navi world, and you can meet them and collect them and grab them straight ahead to your
This
to
is
your
getting
place.
really, Phil.
This is how it works. That's why so many religious prophets come around, all those scams, when people get affected by different religions, artificial, not original.